So we're at the autopsy table. No, this is just my desk. I was cleaning the desk. If you want to hear the whole story about how this thing broke, watch the last video. But my good old trusty tabletop tripod that would sit here, it had extendable legs, everything. My camera was sitting on it. And just broke. Just fell apart in the middle of that video. So that video won't be uploaded. But this thing was like $5. It wasn't that much. I bought it like at Walmart or wherever. It's a quality of cheap products for you. We're just gonna do an autopsy of this thing. This thing was a great thing. It lasted for a long time. I actually used it a lot, and I bought it because, let me show you with my tripod I got now. Let me take the camera off of it. My tripod here, it was always, it's a big tripod. It would always, it has to sit on the floor. It can't sit on the desk. It's too tall that way. It would just take, this just takes up too much space. If I just want to get something real quick, I can use this. But, and there's one problem with this. There's also one of the reasons why I bought it. You can see my camera just fits on right here. I'm going to show you. This part here, there's a screw part that goes in here. I've got the screw, but there's a bolt that goes in there. That bolt is missing. I'll have to buy a new one or something, or just get a new tripod, because this is only like 30 or 40 bucks. It wasn't that much. Well, this part can come off really easy from the top. It makes a really loud noise whenever I pan up and down, and I've got problems panning. But let me just go ahead and put this camera back. So to do this autopsy, the only thing we're really going to need is a flathead or a Phillips screwdriver, doesn't matter. Well, let me show you how it was. Well, this part sat up on here, and then this was the screw part. But this broke off right here. This was stuck in my camera, and if you saw the last video, I had to remove that. But this is just like the pad. I'm actually keep this. This could be convenient for just like a little, I don't know, just something to set my camera on if I wanted to sit it on the desk, because sometimes it can wobble and tumble over. But I still got this screw thing. I'll just get rid of that. Nothing useful. Yeah, I'll just get rid of this too. I don't need it. Okay, but here's the actual little tripod thing. So if you have the broken tip here, this is the locking mechanism to lock this in place, because this moves all and it moves down on an angle. So I'm just going to unscrew this, because this untightens it. And I might actually keep this though, because this is pretty nifty. It is the handle, I don't know. Okay, we've got that out. This is just this wobbly piece. And you have this one screw right here, so we're just gonna, I've got a long end on this screwdriver, just so I can get there easier. It's my autopsy screwdriver. Okay, I'm gonna unscrew this. The screw is actually in there pretty tight for a cheap product. I'm surprised. Okay, and then you've got this screw. It comes out. So you've got this screw. Sorry, this camera kind of zooms slow when it's recording. I may keep this just in my screw bin, because it's actually decent quality. This thing, but it does have the legs that extend, so I may actually keep this mechanism. If I wanted to build something, I would use something like this in the future. Then I've got this whole setup here, which looks like I can do. This is just the whole thing. So I'm gonna put a flathead screwdriver in. See if I can. Sorry, if I'm not getting the best angle. It's kind of hard to do this because this thing is so compact. You can't really get in very well. See if I can pull this up real quick. This thing is like indestructible. Try to get in it and everything. You can't get in it really though. I've tried cutting it and everything. But if you look in, the only thing that's in here is just this It's like a ball with like just the part that holds the camera on the end. But that's all. The only decent thing you really get out of it is the legs, because they all extend, and plus it's the whole thing. Like if you wanted to build something, like a stand for something, it needs to be useful, but otherwise parts in that would not be useful at all. Rest in peace, the tabletop tripod. You want to hear the whole story? Check out the last video I uploaded where I talk about how it happened. But thanks for watching. Please comment if you have any suggestions or questions.